find information on wiring methods for Group B occupancies in the National Electrical Code, begin by navigating to Chapter 5. Chapter 5 of the NEC covers wiring methods and materials. Within Chapter 5, locate Article 500. Article 500 addresses wiring methods for various occupancies. Specifically, you'll want to focus on Section 500.4. Section 500.4 details the wiring methods required for Group B occupancies. Group B occupancies typically include educational facilities, such as schools and daycare centers. Understanding and adhering to the NEC requirements for Group B occupancies is crucial for ensuring electrical safety in these environments. Wiring methods are the techniques and materials used to install electrical conductors. The NEC specifies acceptable wiring methods based on factors such as the occupancy type, environmental conditions, and voltage levels. For Group E occupancies, the NEC prioritizes safety to protect children and staff. Common wiring methods include conduit, cable, and surface raceways. Conduit provides a robust protective pathway for conductors, shielding them from physical damage and environmental hazards. Types of conduit include rigid metal conduit, intermediate metal conduit, electrical metallic tubing, and rigid polyvinyl chloride conduit. Each type of conduit has specific applications and installation requirements. Cable is another common wiring method consisting of insulated conductors bundled together within a protective jacket. Types of cable include non-metallic sheathed cable, armored cable, and metal-clad cable. Non-metallic sheathed cable is commonly used in residential and light commercial applications, while armored cable and metal-clad cable offer enhanced protection in more demanding environments. Surface raceways provide a channel for routing conductors along walls or ceilings. Surface raceways are often used in retrofit applications or where concealed wiring is impractical. The NEC specifies the types of conductors that are permitted for use in Group E occupancies. Conductors must be appropriately sized for the ampacity of the circuit and must be insulated to withstand the voltage levels. The NEC also addresses grounding and bonding requirements for Group E occupancies. Grounding provides a low impedance path for fault currents, helping to protect against electrical shock. Bonding connects metallic parts of the electrical system together to equalize voltage potential. In addition to wiring methods, the NEC also addresses other electrical safety considerations for Group E occupancies, such as overcurrent protection, lighting, and receptacle spacing. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, protect against overloads and short circuits. Lighting must be adequate for the tasks performed in the occupancy and must be installed in accordance with the NEC requirements. Receptacle spacing must comply with the NEC to ensure that electrical outlets are readily accessible. The NEC is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and best practices. It is essential to consult the latest edition of the NEC to ensure compliance with current requirements. Local jurisdictions may also have additional electrical codes and regulations that must be followed. When planning electrical installations in Group E occupancies, it is advisable to consult with a qualified electrical contractor or engineer. These professionals can provide guidance on selecting appropriate wiring methods, complying with the NEC, and ensuring electrical safety. Proper installation and maintenance of electrical systems are critical for preventing electrical hazards and protecting the safety of occupants. The NEC provides a comprehensive set of requirements for electrical installations, and adherence to these requirements is essential for ensuring a safe and reliable electrical system. Firstly, carefully review the definitions in Article 100 of the NEC to understand the terms used throughout the code. Secondly, become familiar with the general requirements for wiring methods in Chapter 3 of the NEC, such as conductor sizing, overcurrent protection, and grounding. Thirdly, pay close attention to the specific requirements for Group B occupancies in Section 500.4. This section will outline the permissible wiring methods, conductor types, and other electrical safety considerations. One must know that the NEC specifies the types of wiring methods that are permitted for use in hazardous locations. Hazardous locations are areas where flammable gases, vapors, or dust may be present. Group B occupancies are not typically considered hazardous locations unless specific areas within the occupancy have been classified as such. However, the NEC may impose additional requirements for wiring methods in areas where flammable materials are stored or used. These requirements may include the use of explosion-proof enclosures, intrinsically safe circuits, or other specialized wiring methods. In addition to the NEC, other standards and regulations may apply to electrical installations in Group E occupancies. These standards may include those developed by organizations such as the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers and the National Fire Protection Association. Local building codes and fire codes may also impose additional requirements. It is important to consult with local authorities to determine all applicable codes and regulations. When selecting wiring methods for Group E occupancies, consider the environmental conditions to which the wiring will be exposed. For example, wiring exposed to moisture, chemicals, or physical damage may require additional protection. The NEC specifies the types of wiring methods that are suitable for various environmental conditions. One must also consider the voltage levels of the electrical circuits. The NEC specifies the maximum voltage levels that are permitted for various wiring methods. Higher voltage circuits may require the use of more robust wiring methods. Proper grounding and bonding are essential for ensuring electrical safety in Group E occupancies. Grounding provides a low impedance path for fault currents, helping to protect against electrical shock. Bonding connects metallic parts of the electrical system together to equalize voltage potential. The NEC specifies the requirements for grounding and bonding in Chapter 2. Overcurrent protection is another critical safety consideration. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, protect against overloads and short circuits. The NEC specifies the requirements for overcurrent protection in Article 240. Lighting is an important aspect of electrical design in Group E occupancies. Adequate lighting is essential for creating a safe and productive learning environment. The NEC specifies the requirements for lighting in Article 410. Receptacle spacing is also an important consideration. The NEC specifies the requirements for receptacle spacing in Article 210. Receptacles must be readily accessible and must be spaced in accordance with the NEC to ensure that electrical outlets are available where needed. Regular inspection and maintenance of electrical systems are essential for preventing electrical hazards. Electrical systems should be inspected periodically by a qualified electrical contractor. Maintenance should include replacing damaged or worn wiring, tightening connections, and testing overcurrent protection devices. If any electrical hazards are identified, they should be corrected immediately. Remember to consult the NEC for complete and detailed information on wiring methods for Group E occupancies. This overview provides a general understanding of the key requirements. Always refer to the latest edition of the NEC and consult with qualified professionals for specific applications. Understanding the NEC requirements helps ensure electrical safety in educational environments, protecting children and staff.